Yeah, I saw this sick budget deck on Reddit, played to infinite by its creator, All New Edge, and featuring cards exclusively from Series 3 and below. It seemed like a good one to showcase because clearly competitively viable enough to climb with, but also a really cool old school lockdown deck with the classics like Storm into Jessica Jones or Storm into Juggernaut, which actually feels a little more fitting these days with Juggernaut as a 4-cost card. Both those can win you one spot, and then you isolate the opponent down into a second spot, basically pulling everything they do into a Valkyrie, which you can dump some immediate stats with like Wasp or Yellowjacket, and then importantly use Ant-Man with his ongoing effect to jump above the opponent. Even if they have 4 cards in that spot, you basically win 16-12 on those big Valkyrie plays. So you kind of cheese into one of those with Storm. Sometimes you can technically cheese in another one with Professor X. I found this harder to work. Everybody's so tempo-y and so many stats. Professor X was hard. Even with Daredevil, there just weren't a lot of moments where he felt like he lined up really successfully, but that's the idea. Lock down one spot and then hone in on the other spot. Cards like Enchantress can also maybe give you a big win if they're relying on ongoing, Armor if they're relying on destroy. So some tech cards that can still shut down and limit the opponent in the process. So all in all, I will say I don't think this is the easiest deck to play well. There is definitely some timing and some nuance and like important decision making around locations and like which one you're contesting and when and how, and like priority management's awfully really important for this deck too, because you want to be revealing last with your Valkyrie. So there are a few things and details to get right, and I played for like 20 minutes and felt like I was still making some blunders with this deck. So it took me a while to get the swing of it. I did end up going 9 and 11, but actually for a net 0 cube rate. But I would have had a positive cube rate if I had retreated reasonably. You guys know I stick out all games while recording. So I think I took some 4 bangers against me when I would have normally retreated those for 1. So I think it did okay once I got past that kind of learning curve a little bit, but it took me a minute, and I play a lot of Marvel Snap, so just be warned with that. But like once you get the hang of it, this deck can definitely make some cool things happen. You just need to be disciplined when it comes to snapping and be smart about it, and I think you can probably climb quite well with this one. And it's definitely a deck that's surprising and different and unique. I guess, once the video's out, maybe it's a little less surprising, but I think the Valkyrie can still make some really big plays that are hard to avoid if you control things well. So hopefully you'll enjoy some of the big time plays and surprising hilarity that can ensue in a deck like this one, as you're about to see. Well, Ant-Man, let's wait. Let's wait for turn 6. No play on 3 quite yet. I would love Storm, Jessica, and then set up for a Valkyrie elsewhere, yeah. Storm left, maybe. It's unlikely the opponent plays there. Hawkeye, giving him some good value. Savage Land is a decent Valkyrie spot. How do I have nowhere to go, man? Nowhere to go. No cards. It's because this deck has a lot of cheap cards, but you don't really want to play them early is the problem, right? Oh, Hunger's gonna go, or Horde's gonna go somewhere else. God. I really want to just rip Professor X left next turn and like hope for the best. But if Horde goes there, you're cooked, right? I need the Horde to go right. Horde go right. Okay, that's nice, actually. Maybe we got a shot. Grapple. They just locked in, by the way, here. This is craziness. This is wild stuff. I could Valkyrie win. I can win mid with Valkyrie now if this Professor X holds, dude. Come on, Professor X, one time in my life, dude. But they gotta play left because you don't want to play right now, do you? Like, you gotta play left. So I gotta trust Danger Room to eat this Giant Man right now, dude. Like, is that really my line? Giant Man right now? I could just dump a bunch of the 1-drops too, though. Like, but you can't really go Horde because if you only go to 9 here, even a Giant Man pushes this to, well, only to 6, right? That would be 8. Mr. Fantastic could push it further if they have a Fantastic. I you hate following up on the Jessica though. Like that's the thing, is like it feels so bad. Wait, I can't play mid either. Who am I smoking playing mid, dude? It's killing. I can't. I'm losing my mind today, guys. I can't play mid, man. Be that stupid arrow. Okay. Oh, Bim Arrows. Oh, Bim Arrow was gonna be the one that sucked. I'm so glad that got denied. Oh, yes. Bim Arrow is actually smaller than Ant-Man anyway, though, I guess. But I have this problem now where this is a real danger room conversation, dude. If any of my guys get destroyed, Ant-Man loses. And then we go down to tiebreakers, which we definitely lose tiebreakers as well. I have to keep all 4 minions alive. Not minions. This is Marvel Snap, not Hearthstone. Well, okay, hold up. I think we still always lose tiebreakers, right? So I think I have to keep everybody alive to win. Oh! That's the first good danger room of my life. That's the first good danger room of my entire freaking life, dude. The actual insane danger room, first time in my life. I was planning on doing kiln stuff, by the way, at first. What a goon. Oh my god, what a sick game, actually, dude. I cannot believe we hit every single danger room. That is so wild. Ant-Man will definitely wait. Armor's okay. Quinjet looking cool. Moon Girl gone. That seems important. Armor, whatever. That seems like a great trade for us, frankly. I feel like Moon Girl's way more important to their Quinjet deck than Armor is for mine as a random tech card that's not even good in this matchup, right? So, like, yeah, let's take that trade all day. Storm Juggernaut here hopefully looks pretty good. Whoa, Bullseye Moon Girl deck. This is gonna be spicy. I mean, I'm nervous about the Bullseye debuff in some ways, but I guess Valkyrie can reset that as long as you have enough of a head start here. Like even 1 Bullseye is okay. I mean, 2 Bullseyes I guess could be a problem, maybe. Guess their cube is safe forever, but now we just set up to win like lose priority, right? And then win with Valkyrie on the final turn. It's pretty simple, isn't it? We can turn off Quinjet, I guess, kind of for free. This is still negative on priority because you're losing Hood, mid, and Enchantress left. Yeah, this looks good. So right looks pretty secure, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Arnim Zola is now maybe a bit of a pickle. Okay, no Arnim Zola, but double Dakin. The opponent, like we said, is gonna have priority though, so Valkyrie will still reset here. Bullseye's less about the debuff and more about you know, just activating the Dakins, which is actually good news for us. Yes. Okay, it's good for, oh yeah, actually these are like, so this and these are what gonna get hit. But again, I think we can only ever go to 1 here. So we would still win 1-0. Worst case scenario, right, off the Bullseye. And that may be not even how many targets they have, we don't know, but maybe. There's actually, like, we're kind of contesting left unintentionally. That's not even the plan, but I think we're always fine here, right? The Dakins don't ever get big enough. Like, Dakin probably wins left for them easy always, but the mid Dakin should be just fine. Outside of, like, a Cosmo or something, you know? I don't know. Surfer's cool, too, man. Oh, Grandmaster just for the body, yeah. Only 1 card hit right, that's fine. Mid doesn't matter, of course, because Valkyrie here is gonna reset everybody. Let's freaking go. 16-12. I said we're kind of contesting left. What a goon. What a goon. Obviously second Dakin's gonna take that easy. Yeah, Valkyrie, dude, clutching it. Really, really good answer to this kind of deck. Ant-Man would have without Ant-Man, you know, we get cooked here, but he gives us the win. Yeah, Ant-Man will wait. I mean, Eternal's Arc certainly going to be isolating everybody down to that anyway, so that seems solid. Let's just go ahead and get an armor in here. We know Jessica's going to come in here, so we'll probably be contesting this at least a little bit. Be a destroy deck. Oh, nice! Sometimes you manifest. Thunderbolt Ross, why not, dude? We don't have, I mean, like, all this stuff's gonna get turned off anyway, right? Like, we don't want to play there. We could maybe just Namor or I guess Jane Namor would get pulled mid, so we'd be like really doubling down mid because like Jessica and Namor would both be mid because Namor's gonna get pulled mid, right? Oh, bro, Kraven's pretty great for Asteroid M though, man. I guess you go Namor into Jessica then, right? Because yeah, I think that makes more sense. Nico's moving cards right. I do have a full Valkyrie setup. Oh no, I don't. I only have 3 Valkyrie cards right now. Oh, but I can play Hood left next turn. That's fine. So that'll be better. Medusa mid. Oh my good god, dude. They hit the Kraven and the Medusa off these Triskelions. These are some baller Triskelions, man. Funny enough, I have a Daredevil in my deck. Maybe you just go Hood here. Oh, no. We know for sure we want Hood here for Valkyrie, right? We do want to lose priority, which Hood and Nico will ensure, yes. And Jessica should win us mid, outside of any outside influences. Yeah, okay, I don't know. As long as they don't top deck a... As long as they didn't get a Professor X off their Triskelion, dude. They got Medusa, Kraven into Asteroid M. Medusa mid's great, you know, just nice power output. Wolverine, Carnage. So big Carnage, right? That's easy. Wolverine and crew will get reset if they go left, so that seems okay. I'm a little worried about like a null, I guess, technically, but they really didn't destroy much. What did they destroy? 4 and 3, 7. Null would be 7 power. I mean, if they fill the location, null would be enough, but they have to fill the location probably for it to be enough. And I do have the Ant-Man, which really helps. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. This kind of working to exact precision if, you know, they don't have null plus stuff. There shouldn't be a null death. I mean, there shouldn't really be null plus anything. Maybe a 1-drop, right? But oh, death is totally fine. Yeah, that's perfect actually. Exactly what we want to see. The location's giving us the flooding, right? Nice. Good stuff, dude. Fun Triskelion cards, perfect Valkyrie. Beautiful lines. Lord Goatington, the Lord of Goats is their title. That's actually incredible. Okay, so Valkyrie Ant-Man makes me think Nexus, we're in like 100%. Let's just go ahead and Hood. Let's lose priority this entire game, and then we just rip these on turn 6 and call it a day, right? Now, that does still sometimes demand more power elsewhere because we won't have a lot of power in Nexus, so you would still want, you know, some numbers laid out. Perhaps Storm mid to prevent any New York shenanigans or Thinkery. I guess Ant-Man can go here already. Doesn't really change anything though, because I don't have any other 1-cost cards on 6 regardless. So I think we'll just go Demon Storm mid. Domino, but they didn't have a oh, it's an Erisham Domino. I was gonna say they didn't have a Quicksilver. Oh no. God dang it, that's rough. Oh, I like literally any other card. Even Ant-Man might have been okay to lose. Oh boy. Jessica Jones gets deleted. That's one of my only high-powered cards. There's an argument to Storm left. I was hoping I could Professor X and just catch them off guard, but now Gladiator's there, so I don't think Professor X left makes any sense anymore. I think we're completely cooked. This is not enough to beat Gladiator. Valkyrie is just so gone, dude. Maybe we try to win. Well, you can't win anywhere else because you gotta win Nexus, dude. I'm just so unbelievably cooked here. It's actually mind-boggling how cooked I am. Enchantress for the opponent. Good God, I could have caught my Professor X, dude. We're just so unbelievably cooked. There's no Juggernaut win, right? Like, there's no way Juggernaut holds. Because you're only going to have 9, and then Juggernaut would be 5, would be 14. Like, he already loses. It's honestly unbelievable how hard that Valkyrie hurt us. Hellion. I mean, do they move cards to this location? If I top deck Juggernaut, can I still win? No. Why would they move cards over there? Unless they think I'm gonna turn off Nexus, maybe? Do they ever think I'm turning off Nexus? Oh my God, we actually hit it. I'm only going to 11 though, so even if they moved Gladiator, I still lose. That's what's crazy. Oh, I shouldn't have played Wasp. I could have played Armor and Juggernaut. What am I doing? I don't know why I played Wasp. No, there's no way, dude. No, I'm not gonna waste cubes. That Weapon X just completely broke our game plan down, man. Sucks. Hood, I will play early. I think Rock is actually a solid spot for that. Let's set up for Valkyrie. FedEx. Let's see if they can deliver a victory. Cancun, okay. Sure, let's go armor right. Cancun, you know, just totally irrelevant. So this is a tiebreaker type game, which Valkyrie could be good with, but you sometimes need Ant-Man. Oh, Valkyrie could be very good against Sauron and crew. Right would be maybe the spot we try to get power. Left would be the spot we kind of try to reset, perhaps. Ooh. You could like fill mid so that the Ant Maze always pushes it left, but if you're gonna Valkyrie left anyway, I mean, what difference does it make, right? Maybe you just like throw away a Wasp here just to get some bigger numbers, right? This could set up for Professor X. If Wasp goes mid or left, you'd still have the Valkyrie reset, you know, but you're just like thinking about Professor X right, maybe. Lizard is... Oh, he's going mid. Okay, nice. If our Wasp goes mid, that's also fine. Left is... I don't love it as much, but it's okay. I mean, 15 usually holds. It even holds against like... Oh god, it's only turn 4 though. Oh crap. Well shoot, I was actually thinking it was turn 5. Oh god. Okay, that's good news that they didn't play right actually. Okay, that's good news. I still trust Professor X now to hold, because like Red Skull's 14. And that's if he's turned off, which he probably is, but not always. That does not appear to be a Red Skull yet, is it? What is that? Oh, it's Typhoid Mary. That's fine. So this is 15 to 10, and we're losing the tiebreaker, which makes Valkyrie here reset so that it's tie, win by 5, right? I think that's right. I guess there's some ongoing stuff that could maybe hurt you, but I don't think so, right? I think it's just tie, win by 5. Tie, win by 5. Nice, dude. Cancun made this really, really solvable for us. If this wasn't Cancun, right, this would have been a pretty tough game potentially. Because like a tiebreaker would have been a lot harder to work with. We would have had to maybe figure something out. We didn't hit an Ant-Man left. You know, Wasp occupied that spot. Sometimes their cards like a Typhoid Mary or Red Skull could also help a Valkyrie out, but we didn't get those. Like if that was a Red Skull, you know, we'd be in business. It turned on Red Skull anyway, non-Sauron, but Cancun gave us an out there. That was nice. You know what, let's play the hood. Let's commit, let's lock in, dude. We can Valkyrie later anytime, no problem. Zabu gone, not a good burn probably. Zinla, do I have anything? No, Storm in hand only, and they got a free freaking Star brand? That doesn't seem fair at all. Doesn't seem remotely fair. Okay, I mean, Enchantress there might be a way for them to turn off the Star brand later, so I gotta also not want to play my Enchantress there. We might have, you know, a Valkyrie there. For sure a possibility. We can just go Storm Jessica. Do we like Storm Jessica or maybe just Storm Juggernaut instead? Surtur is how big? 5. What do we think he normally gets to? 9 or 11? So I go to 13. We should be fine, right? We should be fine if I go to 13. And then Valkyrie just wins wherever. I mean, I guess if they turn off Starbrand, that math does change a little bit, because I'm not really at 13, I'm at 10. And they could win 11 to 10. So I don't really want them turning off Starbrand by that logic. I really want to play Valkyrie left specifically, so maybe we do the Jessica Jones thing mid to force them to go mid. And then we, I don't know, I guess we hope Surtur holds and hope Starbrand stays turned on. I don't know why I want to see a turned on Starbrand. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. You guys are actually seeing my hair when it's done today. I don't hardly ever really do my hair for videos. It's funny, you know, it's like I'll do my hair like to just go out with a toddler or whatever. You know, we've done some like Halloween stuff this weekend. So I'll like do my hair for that, you know, where we might see no, you know, 10, 15 people, not like we see a lot of people necessarily or whatever. But then I won't do my hair. Now see, if they play like Scar plus something, we actually lose, right? That sucks. I need the Star brand to stay on, dude. It has to stay on. I mean, look, like this theoretically wins, right? Like they have priority. We should hold here. As long as right holds, but it's just like, do they have an Enchantress, you know? They may think, hey, Enchantress isn't big enough. I mean, Enchantress actually doesn't make Surtur bigger anyway, so maybe it just doesn't matter, right? Maybe it's not relevant. I guess they go to 13 anyway, though. It's like tiebreaker status. Shoot, we just always lose a tiebreaker because this is straight up just a tie. Well, it's not a tie, no, because of Typhoid Mary. But we do... Wait, is it actually... Wait, I won. What is it? 23... It's a 7-9 tiebreaker victory. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Wow. You know, normally we only win this on bodies. Like we have to have 4-3, or, you know, Ant-Man can win this because he can scale even though he gets set to 3. But thanks to Typhoid Mary's debuff here, we actually still hold. Bro, that Surtur was... I thought we were going to beat Surtur always. Did I do some bad math? I don't remember. I thought we were going to be fine. I don't know. I said he went to 11, I guess, but he really went to 13. He just got so big. Scar is nuts. All right, Storm. Blade. Oh, Blade Conchu is a scary start, man. I'm so excited about Conchu Zombie Galacti, man. Daredevil. I'm just thinking about a good spot. Like, where would Storm Jessica want to go? I don't know. We don't need to turn off Wakanda, so maybe we need to turn off right. So we just play the Daredevil here to get out ahead. Ah, Enchantress is licking her lips right now, and I'm glad we did this route. Central Park's fine. We just go Storm into Jessica. That's perfect. Enchantress mid whenever. This is looking actually really good, yeah? Lady Sif is big, but hopefully no Dracula here. That's the one thing we don't want to see. Maybe we just go Juggernaut then, right? We don't have to do Jessica. We can just do Juggernaut. Juggernaut's just better, isn't it? It's gotta be. So you've been buffed. He's big boy. What is my thumbnail gonna be today? Oh, just hard playing the Proxima. Well, that's okay. Don't go mid. Shoot. I mean, I don't hate that mid's like kind of locked in now, but I mean, I guess you just play Enchantress this turn anyway, and then you just finish on like Ant-Man Jessica probably. There could be an Ant-Man Valkyrie, frankly, if you top decked it. It would feel kind of weird with Jessica, with Enchantress, but... So that's a Colonel America. I mean, honestly, that's another pretty good hit. And the distance in this lane is much, much better for us. In other words, you know, we'd be up 10-9 already, or 11-9 already. I guess the question is, like, if I don't save the Enchantress, I don't really have, like, a reliable way to, like, flip power. It would be at 12 here. They're already at 8. You know what I'm getting at is, like, I don't have a way to, like I'm locked into this one spot, you know? There is a world where you play Jessica this turn and kind of create a little 2-lane problem for them to solve, you know? Like if you do this and play Enchantress mid next turn, but that's kind of iffy, man. I don't know. I think maybe you just go in on Enchantress now and say, I hope that because I've hit this Colonel America, that like Ant-Man plus Jessica's just enough, right? Like I just don't think they can get the numbers to beat me. You're just maybe a bit exposed to a big APOC type play, like a big apocalypse, right? Khonshu is also, dude, I forgot Khonshu's at 8. Do we just lose right to Khonshu? Holy crap, I forgot. That's a 50-50, I bet. Oh crap, I forgot Khonshu, but there's nothing discarded right now, is there? What's discarded? Yeah, they've only discarded Khonshu, so no, he doesn't have anything in the pool. Because they like hard played Proxima. Yeah, I think we're... Well, wait, what did Sif discard? She must have also discarded Khonshu, right? I didn't notice. But there's nothing in the Khonshu pool anyway. I didn't even consider the Khonshu when making this play. I think this play was bad. I got to think about Khonshu more. Even when I made the Juggernaut play, I don't think I thought about Khonshu enough, right? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Is this ever big enough? Oh my god, it's an APOC and it's not big enough. It was an APOC that the Sif hit. I thought I had seen an APOC, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, okay, so this plan did work out against the exact APOC math, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really love our lines. All right, Yellowjacket, you don't need... Oh, they got a Hulk emote, a Thing emote. I'm going to do a Colossus emote. This is a big, strong guys. He likes big, strong guys. That's what he's showing me. Big, strong dudes. He loves them, just like I do. Bar Sinister. Oh, interesting. Valkyrie could be a fun reset there. Honestly, like rocks, we can kind of live with. We can turn them into stuff with Valkyrie, you know? It's okay. Armor... Astral Plane. Oh my god, imagine Professor X going in there, dude. Maybe we rip this just in case of the Professor X. It's like, yeah, we'd rather save it for Valkyrie later, but you know, it's a 1 in 4. It's maybe worth a consideration at least. Juggernaut could win Bar Sinister if they save it till 6. Definitely not an impossibility. Okay, oh god. Oh no, don't be Professor X now. It's Demon! Wow, what a good hood. No. God dang it, dude. They got another freaking hood copycat, by the way. Unbelievable work. I mean, you don't think Bar Sinister is going to work on 6 if there's, you know, I mean, this could send the card right now, though, too, I guess, which is... I mean, maybe that gets you ahead on a Professor X left. I mean, they're expecting it, though, and they have double Demon that are, you know, easily dump the left. So it's like, I would only have 10 power. They could easily dump 12 or something. Yep, there is indeed the double Demon. I mean, surely this goes... Surely this... You can't Professor X here. There's no way, right? I like that. We did just waste that power for them. You just can't Professor X. There's no earthly world where that makes sense. I guess you have to go Jessica, but then how do you win next turn? Valkyrie mid if you lose priority is just a tiebreaker scenario, which doesn't seem good enough. That's Demon. That's Demon. Yeah, indeed, they respected that the Professor X threat existed. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... This only works if they don't play left, which how are you not playing left? Like, you know, I don't even know if that works really. Or if they play to a tiebreaker at least anyway, right? Like, there's no way this holds, but it's kind of interesting. If they put like a big 6 here, it could work, you know, assuming it's not like a Goliath or something. If they just played a big 6 or like a 5 and a tiny 1 or something. Shadow King. Oh, it's literally just Frigga, bro. Come on, dude. Boring. Boring. Shadow King's boring. Crazy thing is Ant-Man would have just beat this Frigga mid, so I could have, well, yeah, Valkyrie left actually might have worked, right? I think it would have worked. Oh no, Shadow King would have reset, so no, it wouldn't have mattered. Shadow King still sucked. Yeah. Tough. Stack doesn't always win. You got to win smart and win big, you know? It's just like some lines just don't get there. It's just, you know, low powered stuff. Professor X certainly hurt us a little bit, locking us out and showing the opponent that we had it probably to change things. I cannot seem to get over to I cannot click any emotes on the right side. I don't know why. I heard somebody else saying this was bugged. Sorry, opponent. I meant to fist bump, but it literally won't let me. I could move it, but I'm too lazy. We can probably save Ant-Man, honestly. I feel like I always want to play him on 6, and I don't really know where he wants to go on turn 1, so let's just wait on that. Hood, we can definitely play. Since we don't know for sure whether or not Valkyrie is going to happen, let's go ahead and put Hood in Genosha so that maybe we can dump out of these negative stats. Otherwise, he's a fine Valkyrie play. No armor for us. Let's maybe go Storm over here into Jessica. That seems, I thought they weren't gonna play big cards here because Wolverine left. Maybe thinking, you know, like I'm gonna stack on Wolverine, but then they just went over here anyway, and I'm sad. I mean, this is the biggest card I can play anyway, right? So I don't know if there's any purpose in doing anything else, but I'm just way behind on that Luna. Seems unlikely this 10 power is really gonna be bigger, so there is a part of me that wants to just bail. There's definitely a part of me that just wants to bail on right. Oh god dang it, dude. I don't know. Oh, don't play a big guy. Don't play a big guy. Oh, that's a tiny guy. It's annoying that it turned off my Storm, but it might actually end up being okay. I don't know. We can like lock it up later or something, right? It's also kind of killing their ramp, which maybe matters. Stream Dimension kind of adds a wrinkle to all that anyway, but Herbie, Demon, and Daredevil. I think this is probably Demon and Daredevil. And just call it a day there. Herbie's +2. I need Juggernaut and Valkyrie to make big plays, right? That's the only way I get big plays. Juggernaut and Valkyrie. I do not know what the opponent's deck is yet, by the way. We got Luna, Herbie, Magic, Wolverine. I don't know what this deck is. What is this combination of cards? Oh my god, dude. Baller Cannonball, honestly. Now that does like potentially give me a bit of a reset for Valkyrie, but you know, it wouldn't be a win, it would be a tie. So that's not ideal. Opponent retreated. I don't totally know why. I was gonna maybe put Enchantress right and see if I could find some math with like a Juggernaut later, but felt like it was gonna be hard to win the other two spots. Frankly, I don't know. I don't know. They were not in a bad spot despite being locked in right. I don't know. I mean, I don't ever want priority, but this cannot give me priority, right? I guess it could. No, it could. Let's just pass. Why there's no reason to screw with it, right? Let's just wait. Jones going up to 12, I think, always makes us safe, for the record. There's the zombie horde. It got eaten, but it's back. 6 power. It was good that it got eaten, by the way. That made this guy smaller. Well, I mean, okay, so we know right always holds no matter what, and we know that Valkyrie always holds no matter what. Actually, Ant-Man's just better. Let's do that. Yeah. Actually, I needed Ant-Man, I guess. It was going to be a tiebreaker without Ant-Man, wasn't it? I just realized I don't actually... Without Ant-Man, it was going to just be a tie. I didn't... Oh, well, no. With Strange Supreme, actually, yeah, probably usually okay. Either way. Oh, Marvel Boy was actually going to buff a basic arrow afterwards as well. Or, you know, a squirrel or whatever. Yeah, I really did need the Ant-Man to be safe here. If it wasn't for Ant-Man, this would have been actually really shaky. Because we would have lost tiebreakers sometimes at like, you know, 12 to 12. But, you know, Strange would have helped in some cases. Strange can still eat because it's a merge, not a destroy, right? Like he can... Oh, no, Squirrel Girl's not one of the targets. I'm high, dude. I thought she was a squirrel this whole time. Let's do it. Nobody ever completes Abby on turn 1, dude. Opponent is like, are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? The turn 1 Abby? Get out of here. Daredevil on 2 looks good. Mortal World looks tough, but it could be a nice spot like for Professor X. Maybe if you like dump there on 4. Like Juggernaut on 4, X on 5 kind of thing, maybe. Oh my god. Well, this always goes mid now because there's no earthly world on this earth where an opponent would ever play a card mid here. So Professor X just wins for free. 100% wins for free. Bro. Okay. This has got to be a bot or something, right? Bro. Come on. What a stupid bot, dude. Actual insanity. I mean, what is this stupid bot deck, too? Who names their bot MF Doom, by the way? They're gonna get sued, dude. MF Doom, British American rapper. Didn't they pass away, though? Yeah, they did, actually, yeah. 25 years ago. Yeah, they get sued. Scorpion. That actually really sucks for Valkyrie. Holy crap. Oh, no, she sets herself, too. Yeah, no, never mind. No, it doesn't suck. It's fine. It actually doesn't suck. It's fine. We can just go, like, Enchantress right for numbers, I guess, and then, Oh, bro, we can also Storm right now, but we just lose. Yeah, that would be very bad. No, we don't want that. Enchantress right for numbers. I'm gonna snap because I'm pretty sure it's a bot. I gotta win both spots, though, actually. This could technically backfire, I guess, but I think it'll be okay. It's like, I know Doom is, you know, oh my god, these stupid bots, bro. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. Jeez, they're dumb. The Venom is tilting too. Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. Come on, bots. Come on now, bots. Do better. Is this, Yeah, this is like a negative deck. Is that weird, like, destroy negative deck they have or something? I think the bots have a weird destroy negative deck I see all the time. Getting sued by the estate of MF Doom, though, Marvel Snap. Ant-Man, yeah, we'll sit on you, buddy. We don't need you yet. Turn 6 Ant-Man seems to be the dream. Icebox on Wasp. That actually can be a problem, you know. It makes Valkyrie worse sometimes. Daredevil into Storm mid seems pretty interesting. Oh, seems even more interesting. There's also something cool where you could lock up Eternal's Arc already and then, like... this is when I wish we had Jeff, you know? Because the opponent doesn't want to play here yet, right? They want to play everywhere else. So then, like, we get ahead here and then we have more time to win elsewhere, you know? Like, they never played a... Why would you... I don't understand why you'd play here of all places. Wait a minute. Juggernaut saving the day. I just thought this would be a free Storm, dude. It kind of... in a weird way, you know, it circled back around to being okay, but it's still gonna be tough to win, to be honest. It's not a freebie here. Armor plus Wasp, 6 power. Let's see, 5 power, but they get a Yellowjacket, which pushes them to 6 for a tie. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. Let's see if Daredevil can win mid, but then I'm on tiebreakers and I never win tiebreakers. I guess with Valkyrie, I have a shot. Wait, wouldn't Valkyrie like... Yeah, Valkyrie would set up another tie, actually, yeah. I mean, we're gonna draw Valkyrie, aren't we? You know, it's turn 5, so we have a 50-50 to draw Valkyrie, I guess. But they might cable it or something. Oh my god, it's Morgan Le Fay. All right. They don't have any destroyed cards, though, or discarded. But I can't Professor X, obviously, so we gotta win this the old-fashioned way. With a Valkyrie later. Okay. Dude, what a Jeff wouldn't do in this deck, man. Like, it's a budget deck. You can't have a Jeff, but what it wouldn't do, man. What it wouldn't do. We are gods. They even have priority, which is mind-boggling because of the tie. I think there's actually a good chance we win here, right? Even with Ant-Man sucking, you know, but it's just about numbers, you know. Do they play Brood left? No, because they're a mill deck, not a surfer deck, right? Right? Killmonger is a problem. Oh god, go right. God, go right. No, it's a tie and a tie and a tie. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, if Gambit went right, we win the game, right? We win at 13-10. If Hood survives, we win the game. Oh my god, dude, like unbelievable. I've had ties pretty often where it's like, you know, it's tied in one spot and then it's like 10-5 and 10-5, or, you know, more likely, you know, 15-10 and 10-5, where the difference in the other two locations is the same. I've rarely ever had ties where all 3 spots are dead even. This is wild stuff. Wild stuff. Cool game though. Fun game, I guess.